And we're back on the SportsMax zone. This time it's horse racing. An enthralling race is expected to unfold on Saturday at Caymanas Park in St. Catherine, Jamaica, as the Viceroy Trophy will be the marquee race on the 10-race card with a post of 4:20 p.m. local time, and that will be run in honor of one of the most popular horses in Jamaica's racing history. The Viceroy is a Hall of Fame inductee, was the Derby and Triple Crown winner in 1989, and was Horse of the Year in 1989, 1990, and 1992. This is the 6-horse field that will face the starter. All right, so we have I've Got Magic, will be ridden by jockey P. Francis and trainer Fiani. Then in second position, Crimson. We have Excessive Force in third. Further and Beyond in fourth position, King Arthur in fifth, and Calculus in sixth. Well, the field includes Jamaica's reigning Horse of the Year, Further and Beyond, who will break from post position 4. The race will also feature the last 2 Derby winners in King Arthur from 2020 and Calculus from last year, both drawn just on the outside of Further and Beyond. So with me, I have the horse racing expert, the man who goes to the track every Thursday. Lance, let's start. Further and Beyond, tipped to have a leg up in this race.
Yeah, he is the Horse of the Year, Further and Beyond. Justified as well because of the strong back-end season he had as a 3-year-old. Didn't win any of the classics, but by the end of 2021, he looked unquestionably as the best 3-year-old, having won the Ian Levy Cup and the Jamaica Cup as well. So although he didn't, win the Derby or the Guineas or the St. Leger, he came out of the 2021 season as the best 3-year-old, even without any classics to show. And he's been punished, you would call it that, with a heavy weight for this race tomorrow. So he carries 57 kilos. Oh. So he takes more weight into the event than any of the other horses. But that is because he's the best horse in the race. And he has good tactical speed. He can lead, he can sit mid-pack, he can come from behind. There he is coming from behind in the Jamaica Cup to beat Billy Wiz, coming from behind, and which was an unfamiliar running style for Further and Beyond, because he had been some way off the pace in that race, which is not usually how he runs. He's usually a lot closer to the pace. But he's an 8-5 morning line favourite, Further and Beyond, and based on his current form and the impressive win he had in the St. Cecilia Cup recently, no one is expecting him to lose, even though it's a competitive race and Calculus is seen as a worthy challenger.
Yeah, Lance, is he best suited for this distance, the 1 mile? Because I was doing some research on the horse and they felt as if he would fare well in such a distance. What say you?
Well, he is good from any distance. He can win sprints, as he did in the St. Cecilia Cup recently. He can win middle distance races, which a 1 mile event is, and he can win longer races like 10 furlongs as well. And part of the reason for that is because the horse has good tactical speed. He runs like she's a man-eater used to run. She can sit with a pace and have the kind of acceleration at any point in a race to take charge of the race. And that's how Further and Beyond runs. So 1 mile is a perfect trip for Further and Beyond, given what I just said. And because he looked so impressive winning the St. Cecilia Cup last time out, which is a sprint event, it told racing fans that this horse is fit and ready and looks unstoppable. The main problem he faces on Saturday afternoon, Mariah, is the fact that he's allowing weight to horses who are reasonably good. Yeah. As you mentioned, Calculus was the Derby winner and St. Leger winner last year, and Calculus is going to be carrying 54 kilos. Further and Beyond carries 57 kilos. There's also a horse by the name of Crimson, who is a 2-horse, Calculus' stablemate, who is very, very consistent. If there is an outsider that could win this race tomorrow, it could be Crimson. Very, very consistent horse, hardly ever out of the frame. Doesn't really run bad races. And this horse is only carrying 46 kilos tomorrow. So from a weight standpoint, he'll come in light enough to give a challenging performance.
Yeah, I'm listening to you, and no mention made of I've Got Magic, who came second in the St. Cecilia Cup that you keep, bringing up. Any chances that this horse can create an upset?
Yeah, the forecast odds on this one is 3-1, which suggests that it is not a horse that you should ignore. Finished very, very fast in winning, I think, 2 of its last 3 races. I've Got Magic. Won 2 of its last 4, actually. And again, light here at 47.5 kilos, may carry a little bit over for Paul Francis in the saddle. But I've Got Magic has a shot, has an outside shot for sure. I wouldn't rule out I've Got Magic in a consideration for what might happen in this race.
Yeah, Further and Beyond, of course, tipped to be the favorite, drawn in post position 4. Can you just explain to us, the importance of, which position you're drawn in?
Well, this is a small field, only 6 horses in the field, so the post position here may not be as significant as if you have a big field, because if you have a 13, 14, 15 horse field, then the draw and how you position yourself in the race could have an impact on how your horse is positioned and if your horse has traffic problems or so.
Yeah.
So if it's only 6 horses in the field and you're drawn at 4, that's pretty comfortable. And as I said, because this horse has good tactical speed, Robert Halladine will be in a position, he has ridden the horse the last 2 times it raced, to just choose when he wants to go to the front, because that's how good Further and Beyond is at the moment.
Well, Lance, Anthony Babanunis, no stranger to our SportsMax zone. He's on his 5th straight win where the Viceroy Trophy is concerned. If we are to predict, maybe he'll secure his 6th?
Well, he's 4 straight now.
So he's going for the 5th?
Going for the 5th,
okay.
Because he won with Houdini's Magic, then Big Daddy Cool, then Tuna Ciliata, then last year One of a Kind. So 4 in a row. He's going for 5 now. And he trains Further and Beyond. He's the favorite. And I think he's well positioned to get 5 straight. He's a champion trainer. And already a battle has started between himself and Jason DaCosta for the Trainers' Championship, which we saw this riveting battle between them last year. And the two setting themselves up as early as April for another showdown. But I think Baba will get 5 straight in the Viceroy, because Further and Beyond looks really hard to beat. Having said that, even though, Mariah, it's a small field, only 6 horses, as I just explained, horses like Calculus, I've Got Magic, Crimson, and King Arthur, who won the Derby in 2020, even though King Arthur is not running as well now as to suggest that he's at his fittest. I think they are good enough horses here to challenge to make the race exciting. But if you analyze all of the factors in deciding what happens in this race, you will likely come out with Further and Beyond winning Horse of the Year.
Well, just for all viewers, in case you haven't downloaded the SportsMax app yet, now is a good time to do so, especially if you have a love for horse racing. You won't want to miss this big Viceroy Trophy. We go to break. We'll be right back.